name is Athena Warland, and I'm going to be serving as your hearing officer today. Before we get started, please silence your cell phones. I'm an attorney at the law firm of Gray Robinson, so I'd ask that you please bring it to my attention if your case is called and you are represented by Gray Robinson in any capacity. There are two ways we can address your case today. The first method is called summary disposition. Summary disposition is for those who are not disputing whether there's a violation and only need more time to comply. However, if you are a repeat violation, you are not eligible to receive summary disposition. We will address summary disposition cases first. For anyone who elects summary disposition and is given extra time to comply, the potential fine for non-compliance would be $30 per day for each day of non-compliance after the extra time versus the normal fine of $50 per day. The second way we can address your case is by hearing your case. This method is for those who are disputing whether there is a violation and would like to present testimony and evidence as to why they believe there is not a violation. Is there anyone to be sworn in?
Please stand and raise your right hand. Do you affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Case number LCE 23-00386, 1880 Fairbank Street.
What page is that?
Oh, I'm
13.
sorry, Page 13.
Okay, thank you.
Nero, would you like to come right up here? All right. Angela Kaiser, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. Case number LCE 23-00386, address is 1880 Fairbank Street. The owners are listed as Angelo's Aggregate Materials LTD, and the violation of Section 86-3 for dirt, filth, et cetera on the streets and alleys prohibited, and Section 90-1 for objects within the right-of-way. So this case was cited as a repeat violation, referencing previous case number LCE 20-02502. The date of the violation was January 31st, 2023, to be corrected by the same date as it was a repeat violation case. The city would ask to impose a fine of $50 per day from January 31st, 2023 to February 16th, 2023 for a total of 16 days of non-compliance, totaling $800. Then the city would ask to reduce that amount to 50%, which is $400, at the administrative cost of $178.09 for a total of $578.09 to be paid by April 6th of 2024, or it would revert back to the original amount.
Okay. Sir, can you please state your name for the record? And you
Yes, my name is Nero DeRubes. I'm a project manager for Angelo's Recycled Materials.
And are you saying there's no violation here?
No, I'm not saying that there was any violations. I'll just, I'll keep it short. Basically, our water truck was down and so was our sweeper for a couple of days. The violation was cited, and by the time we fixed it, a few days went by, and I unfortunately forgot to call the officer or let her know that we had taken care of it. When I did, she still kept an eye on it, and then finally she closed the system down as far as that, or the violation. But no, we're in compliance. We're good with the fine.
Okay, so I'll accept the recommendation of $50 per day from January 31st to February 16th, reduced to $400 to be paid by April 6th.
Well, to reduce to $400 plus the administrative cost.
Okay, yes, correct.
And that total was $578.09, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, page 2, case number LCE 22-07473, 4738 Puritan Lane.
Charles McClellan, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. Case number LCE 22-07473 for the address of 4738 Puritan Lane. Owners are Darley Bennett. Violations of Ordinance 3947 and subsections listed in the agenda. Date of the violation was October the 28th of 2022. to be corrected by December 27th of 2022. Reinspection dated February the 7th of 2023, but there was no call for reinspection, so we couldn't gain access inside to take more photos. There was a photo taken on March the 31st of 2023 of the exterior of the facility. At this time, the city recommends the property come into compliance by June the 5th of 2023, or a fine of $50 per day may be imposed and run until compliance is met.
So reinspection was on February 7th, but the pictures we have are from March, showing there's still a violation.
The March was the exterior picture showing the building still existed.
Okay. Did we have no response from the?
Correct, no response from the property owner.
Okay, so I'll accept the recommendation of compliance by use of June 5th
Yes, ma'am.
and a $50 per day fine thereafter.
Thank you.
Page 4, case number LCE 22-08033, 721 West 4th Street.
Alex Gomez, City of Lakeland Code Enforcement. Case number is LCE 22-08033. Address is 721 West 4th Street. It's the estate of Zelfa Dunbar. Violation of ordinance 3947, Chapter 3, Section 304, electrical systems. Date of violation was 12/6 of 2022. To be corrected by February 4th, 2023. Reinspection was on February 6th, 2023. Showed the violation still, on 3/31/2023, showed the violation still existed by the pictures. I also checked yesterday to make sure that there was no electricity there, and it still confirms there's no electricity there. City recommends that the property come into compliance by June 5th, 2023, or a fine of $50 a day be imposed and run until compliance is met.
And you had no response from the owner?
There was no response from the owner. They did see people walking in and out, and the electric's been off so long that even the electric company didn't have it noted on their system.
I'll accept the recommendation of compliance by June 5th, 2023, or a $50 per day fine thereafter.
We've changed it now, so you don't have to repeat what their recommendation is. So
Okay.
you can just say that you
Accept the recommendation.
accept
Okay.
recommendation.
Page 5, case number LCE 22-08297, 1332 Herschel Street.
Daniel Sheets, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. Case number LCE 22-08297. That's 1332 Herschel Street. Owner is OLI 3 Inc. Violations is for ordinance 3947, Chapter 3, Section 302, and is listed in the agenda for the other sections. Date of violation was on December 9th of 2022. Date to be corrected by was on February 7th of 2023. Reinspection on February 8th of 2023 and pictures taken on April 4th of 2023 show that the violation still exists. There has been no more calls for or contact with the homeowners for any kind of interior inspection. So it is the city's recommendation that a fine be imposed of $50 a day starting June 5th, 2023, and run until compliance is met.
And I'll accept the recommendation. Page 5, case number LCE 22-08316, 609 Lakehurst Street.
Page 5. Angela Kaiser, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. Case number LCE 22-08319, address 609 Lakehurst Street. Owners listed as Gulf Tide Management LLC. The violations are in reference to ordinance 3947 as listed on the agenda. Date of the violations, December 20th, 2022, to be corrected by February 18th, 2023. Reinspection, February 20th, 2023, and pictures taken on March 29th, 2023, and April 3rd, 2023 show that violations remain. At this time, the city would recommend compliance by June 5th, 2023, or a $50 per day fine would be imposed.
I'll accept the recommendation. Page 7, case number LCE 22-08421, 736 East First Street.
Angela Kaiser, Code Enforcement Officer with the City of Lakeland, case number LCE 22-08421, address is 736 East First Street. The owner is listed as Lakeland Manor 929 Holdings LLC. Violations of ordinance 3947 for roofing and roof part violations as listed on the agenda. The date of the violation is December 22nd, 2022, to be corrected by February 20th, 2023. Reinspection on February 21st, 2023, and exterior pictures on April 3rd, 2023 show the violations remain. The violation that still remains has to do with under the ceiling of the stairwell where the soffit material is sagging. And they are aware, I spoke with them this week, and they are in the process of getting that corrected still. At this time, the city would recommend compliance by June 5th, 2023, or a $50 per day fine would be imposed.
Are there photos from April? Those all say December 22nd.
Keep moving forward. Right there.
Okay. I'll accept the recommendation. Page 7, case number LCE 22-08477, 810 East First Street, number C.
Angela Kaiser, Code Enforcement Officer with the City of Lakeland, case number LCE 22-08477, address is 810 East First Street, Apartment C. Owners listed as Lakeland Manor 929 Holdings LLC. Violations are of ordinance 3947 and are listed on the agenda. Date of the violations, December 28th, 2022, to be corrected by February 26th, 2023. Reinspection, February excuse me one second. Okay. So actually, the reinspection from February 27th showed the violation still remained, and we have exterior pictures from April 3rd, 2023, because we weren't able to get back into the unit. At this time, the city would recommend compliance by June 5th, 2023, or a $50 per day fine would be imposed.
I don't see the pictures from April.
No, I don't have any interiors from April. That one right there is from April 3rd. It's exterior.
Okay,
So we can't always get back into an interior unit.
okay. I'll accept the recommendation. Page 8, case number LCE 23-00209, 2651 Hanley Boulevard.
Charles McClellan, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. Case number LCE 23-00209 for the address of 2651 Hanley Boulevard. Owners are Gail Ehrlichman. Violations of Ordinance 3947, Chapter 3, Section 304, care of premises, open storage, and junk. Date of the violation was January the 13th of 2023, to be corrected by January the 20th of 2023. Reinspection on February the 10th of 2023, and photos as recent as March 30th of 2023 show that the violation does still exist. We've reached out to the homeowner, and it's all due to hurricane damage, so we're given extended deadline. The city at this time recommends the property come into compliance by June the 5th of 2023, or a $50 per day fine may be imposed and run until compliance is met.
I'll accept the recommendation. Page 8, case number LCE 23-00215, 1633 Wayman Street.
Daniel Sheets, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. Case number LCE 23-00215. That's 1633 Wayman Street. Owner is Atlas Investments Group LLC. Violations for ordinance 4134, Section 1 for a derelict vehicle. Date of violation was January 13th of 2023, to be corrected by January 23rd of 2023. Reinspection on February 3rd of 2023 showed that the violation still exists. Pictures taken on March 30th, 2023 showed that the violation still exists. It is the city's recommendation that the violation be corrected by April 16th of 2023, or a $50 a day fine may be imposed and run until compliance is met.
I'll accept the recommendation. Page 9, case number LCE 23-00261, 4917 Pocahontas Lane.
Charles McClellan, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. Case number LCE 23-00261 for the address of 4917 Pocahontas Lane. Owners are Rosalie Keller. Violations of Ordinance 5425, Section 4.3, accessory structures. Date of the violation was January the 18th of 2023, to be corrected by January the 28th of 2023. Reinspection on January 30th and photos taken as recent as March 31st of 2023 show that the violation does still remain. At this time, the city recommends the property come into compliance by April the 16th of 2023, or a fine of $50 per day may be imposed and run until compliance is met.
I'll accept the recommendation. Page 9, case number LCE 23-00262, 4917 Pocahontas Lane.
Charles McClellan, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. Case number LCE 23-00262 for the address of 4917 Pocahontas Lane. Owners are Rosalie Keller. Violations of Ordinance 5425, Section 4.4.1I, fence condition. Date of the violation was January the 18th of 2023, to be corrected by February the 17th of 2023. Reinspection on February the 20th and photos taken as recent as March 31st of 2024 show that the violation does still exist. At this time, I said photos were in 24, it was actually 2023. At this time, the city recommends the property come into compliance by May the 6th of 2023, or a fine of $50 per day may be imposed and run until compliance is met.
I'll accept the recommendation. Page 9, case number LCE 23-00270, 816 Ariana Street.
Darren Kroll, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. This is case LCE 23-00270. The address is 816 Ariana Street. The owner is Tammy Crotow. The violation is Ordinance 5425, Section 5.17.3.6A, parking of commercial trailers and commercial vehicles and trailers regulated. The date of the violation was January 19th of 2023, to be corrected by January 29th of 2023. A reinspection occurred on January 30th of 2023. Photos were taken on March 30th of 2023 show the violation still exists. The city recommends the property come into compliance by April 16th of 2023, or a $50 per day fine may be imposed until compliance is met. This case is in reference to that trailer. It has to be parked on an improved surface. And as you can see, it's not. I have spoken with the property owner and explained to him what he needs to do to get this property into compliance, and he stated he understood.
Okay, I'll accept the recommendation. Page 10, case number LCE 23-00305, 214 Rhea Circle.
Darren Kroll, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. This is case LCE 23-00305. The address is 214 Reyes Circle. The owner is Zalea Equipment and Supply LLC. The violation is ordinance 4134, section 1, derelict vehicle. The date of the violation was January 23rd of 2023. It was to be corrected by February 2nd of 2023. Reinspection occurred on February 3rd of 2023. Photos taken on March 30th of 2023 shows the violation still exists. The city recommends the property come into compliance by April 16th of 2023, or a $50 per day fine may be imposed until compliance is met. I have not had contact with this property owner, and the reason the violation is still open is because the photo today, I had a requested inspection, and on March 30th, the vehicle license plate was 26A-HYG, and this morning when I took a photo on April 6th, the vehicle plate had been changed to Z38-9WR. The ordinance states that the property owner has to provide current registration, so I'm not sure if they just stuck a current plate on it or not. So I'm waiting for contact from the owner to be able to confirm that the plate is assigned to that vehicle and the registration is current.
Okay. So
Can you pull up the April 6th?
if it's current, are we going to still impose the fine? As long as,
If the new plate that's on there and that's registered to that vehicle, I will close the case out.
okay. And you expect to be able to get that information before the 16th?
Yes, hopefully the owner of the property contacts me and allows me on the property to show me that, or meets me, in the street and shows me the registration to verify that the license plate is correct to that vehicle.
Okay, I'll accept the recommendation.
Did you find the April this morning? I loaded it up. Okay.
Page 10, case number LCE 23-00307, 214 Reyes Circle.
Darren Kroll, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. This is case LCE 23-00307. The address is 214 Reyes Circle. The owner is Zalea Equipment and Supply LLC. The violation is ordinance 3947, Chapter 3, Section 307.4, care of premises, open storage and junk. The date of the violation was January 25th of 2023. It was to be corrected by January 30th of 2023. Reinspection occurred on January 31st of 2023. Photos taken March 30th of 2023 show the violation still existed. The city recommends the property come into compliance by April 16th of 2023, or a $50 per day fine may be imposed until compliance is met. Again, I have not had contact with this property owner. There was a requested inspection completed this morning, showed that the violation still exists. There's still junk and open storage on the property.
Okay, I'll accept the recommendation.
Pardon?
Did you made the recommendation by a 416?
Yeah, the city recommends the property come in compliance by April 16th of 2023, or a $50 per day fine may be imposed until compliance is met.
I'll accept that recommendation. Page 10, case number LCE 23-00309, 4325 Old Road 37.
Darren Kroll, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. This is case LCE 23-00309. The address is 4325 Old Road 37. The owner is Balhaksimi, MAA LLC. The violation is ordinance 3947, Chapter 3, Section 307.4, care of premises, open storage and junk. The date of the violation was January 23rd of 2023. It was to be corrected by January 30th of 2023. Reinspection occurred on January 31st of 2023. Photos taken March 30th of 2023 show the violation still exists. The city recommends the property come into compliance by April 16th of 2023, or a $50 per day fine may be imposed until compliance is met. I spoke with the owner of the property yesterday, and he is aware of what he needs to do to come into compliance by the 16th.
Okay, I'll accept the recommendation. Page 11, case number LCE 23-00323, 404 Petway Drive.
Angela Kaiser, Code Enforcement Officer with the City of Lakeland, case number LCE 23-00323, address is 404 Pettyway Drive. Owners listed as Richard G. Trask. The violations of ordinance 3947 for care of premises. Date of the violations, January 25th, 2023, to be corrected by February 1st, 2023. Reinspection, February 20th, 2023, and pictures taken March 31st, 2023, show that violations remain. At this time, the city would recommend compliance by April 16th, 2023, or a $50 per day fine would be imposed.
Page 11, case number LCE 23-00342, 5740 Monroe Springs Way.
Darren Kroll, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. This is case LCE 23-00342. The address is 5740 Monroe Springs Way. The owner is Home to Rent LLC. The violation is ordinance 4134, section 1, derelict vehicle. The date of the violation was January 26th of 2023. It was to be corrected by February 5th of 2023. Reinspection occurred on February 6th of 2023. Photos taken on March 30th of 2023 show the violation still exists. All they did was back it in, put it in the driveway, back it in. There's been no confirmation that the tags are current. The city recommends the property come into compliance by April 16th of 2023, or a $50 per day fine may be imposed until compliance is met.
Page 12, case number LCE 23-00375, 1045 Roselle Ave.
Alex Gomez, City of Lakeland Code Enforcement. Case numbers LCE 23-00375. The address is 1045 Roselle Avenue. The owners are Clifton Bryant and Jada C. Bryant. Violation of ordinance 4134, section 1, derelict vehicle. Date of violation was January 31st, 2023, to be corrected by February 10th, 2023. A reinspection was conducted on 2/13 of 2023. And photos were obtained on 3/31 of 2023, show the violation still remains. There's no tag on the vehicle. The city recommends that the property come into compliance by 4/16/2023, or a $50 a day fine may be imposed and run until compliance is met. I have not had contact with the owner when I drive by and check that property, so.
Okay, I'll accept the recommendation. Page 13, case number LCE 23-00399, 933 Windsor Street.
Darren Kroll, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. This is case LCE 23-00399. The address is 933 Windsor Street. The owner is Allison and Daniel Offleter. The violation is ordinance 4134, section 1, derelict vehicle. The date of the violation was January 31st, 2023. It was to be corrected by February 10th of 2023. A reinspection occurred on February 13th of 2023. Photos taken March 30th of 2023 show the violation still exists. This case, there has been multiple. You can see the pictures. It's different vehicles. He just continually has vehicles in his property that he's working on or do not have current tags. It's one vehicle right after another. The city recommends that the property come into compliance by April 16th of 2023, or a $50 per day fine may be imposed until compliance is met. I have spoken with the property owner and explained what he needs to do to come into compliance, and he is going to be working on that.
Okay, I'll accept the recommendation. Page 13, case number LCE 23-00401, 933 Windsor Street.
Darren Kroll, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. This is case LCE 23-00401. The address is 933 Windsor Street. The owners are Allison and Daniel Offleter. The violation is ordinance 3947, Chapter 3, Section 307.4, care of premises, open storage and junk. The date of the violation was January 31st, 2023. It was to be corrected by February 7th of 2023. Reinspection occurred on February 16th of 2023. Photos taken on March 30th of 2023 show the violation still exists. The city recommends the property come into compliance by April 16th, 2023, or a $50 per day fine may be imposed until compliance is met. And again, I spoke with the property owner and advised him what he needs to do with all of the stuff that's in his yard, and he'll be getting it taken care of.
Okay, I'll accept the recommendation. Page 13, case number LCE 23-00403, 649 West 11th Street.
Charles McClellan, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. Case number LCE 23-00403 for the address of 649 West 11th Street. Owners are Traster Living Trust. Violations of Ordinance 3947, Chapter 3, Section 307.4, care of premises, open storage, and junk. Date of the violation was January the 31st of 2023, to be corrected by February the 7th of 2023. Reinspection on February the 8th of 2023, and photos as recent as March 31st of 2023 show that the violation does still exist. At this time, the city recommends the property come into compliance by April the 16th of 2023, or a fine of $50 per day may be imposed and run until compliance is met.
I'll accept the recommendation. Page 14, case number LCE 23-00411, 305 West Memorial Boulevard.
Alex Gomez, City of Lakeland Code Enforcement. Case numbers LCE 23-00411. The address is 305 West Memorial Boulevard. The owner is Abdullah Antar. Violation of Ordinance 3947, Chapter 3, Section 307, care of premises, overgrowth, open storage, and junk. Date of violation was February 1st, 2023. To be corrected by February 8th, 2023. A reinspection was completed on February 9th, 2023. I obtained photos on 3/31/2023, and I obtained photos on 4/6/2023, showing the violation still remains. The city recommends that the property come into compliance by 4/16 of 2023, or a fine of $50 a day be imposed and run until compliance is met. I have spoken to the owner, explained him what he needed to do. He advised he understood what would need to be done, but still hasn't been done yet.
Okay, I'll accept the recommendation. Page 14, case number LCE 23-00419, 2135 King Avenue.
Darren Kroll, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. This is case LCE 23-00419. The address is 2135 King Avenue. The owner is Roberto Rolón Mendez. The violation is Ordinance 4134, Section 1, derelict vehicle. The date of the violation was February 1st of 2023. It was to be corrected by February 11th of 2023. Reinspection occurred on February 13th of 2023. Photos were taken March 30th of 2023, show the violation still exists. The city recommends the property come into compliance by April 16th of 2023, or a $50 per day fine may be imposed until compliance is met. I have not had any contact with the property owner on this, for this property.
Okay, I'll accept the recommendation. Page 15, case number LCE 23-00425, 2017 Hallmark Court.
Christy Kroll, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. Case number is LCE 23-00425, and the address is 2017 Hallmark Court. The owner is Bay Street Homes, LLC. Violation is Ordinance 3947, Chapter 3, Section 307.4, care of premises, open storage, and junk. The date of violation was February 1st of 2023, to be corrected by February 8th of 2023. Reinspection was done on February 9th of 2023, and photos taken on March 30th of 2023 show the violation still exists. The city recommends the property come into compliance by April 16th of 2023, or a $50 per day fine may be imposed until compliance is met. And I have not had contact with this property owner.
Okay, I'll accept the recommendation. Page 15, case number LCE 23-00435, 916 Marietta Street.
Darren Kroll, Code Enforcement Officer with the City of Lakeland. This is case LCE 23-00435. The address is 916 Marietta Street. The owner is Estates To Go LLC. The violation is ordinance 4134, Section 1, derelict vehicle. The date of the violation was February 1st of 2023. It was to be corrected by February 23rd of 2023. The reinspection occurred on February 24th of 2023. Photos taken March 30th of 2023 show the violation still exists. The city recommends the property come into compliance by April 16th of 2023, or a $50 per day fine may be imposed until compliance is met. I spoke with the property manager yesterday by phone, and she is aware, and they are working on getting that vehicle removed from their property.
Okay, and is it expired tag?
It's expired tag January of 2022.
Okay, I'll accept the recommendation. Page 17, case number LCE 23-00502, 901 East Memorial Boulevard.
Angela Kaiser, Code Enforcement Officer with the City of Lakeland, case number LCE 23-00502, 901 East Memorial Boulevard, owners Lakeland Town Center LLP. The city's going to ask to continue this case to the June 8th hearing officer of 2023.
Okay. Page 21, case number LCE 23-00583, 3919 South Florida Avenue.
Darren Kroll, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. This is case LCE 23-00583. The address is 3919 South Florida Avenue. The owner is BRC River Center LLC. The violation is ordinance 3947, Chapter 3, Section 307.4, care of premises, overgrowth, open storage, and junk. The date of the violation was February 14th of 2023. It was to be corrected by February 21st of 2023. Reinspection occurred on February 22nd of 2023. Photos taken March 30th of 2023 show the violation still exists. The city recommends the property come into compliance by April 16th of 2023, or a $50 per day fine may be imposed until compliance is met. And I have had no contact with this property owner.
Okay, I'll accept the recommendation. Page 24, case number LCE 23-00783, 1115 East Devonshire Lane.
Charles McClellan, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. Case number LCE 23-00783 for the address of 1115 East Devonshire Lane. Owners are Gizrelda and Juan Gomez. Violations of ordinance 3947, Chapter 3, Section 307.4, care of premises, open storage, and junk. This is a repeat violation referencing case number LCE 19-09167. Date of the violation was February the 23rd of 2023. Is to be corrected by same date, February 23rd of 2023, because it is a repeat violation. There's no time given. Reinspection on March 21st, and photos taken on March 21st of 2023 show that the violation did still exist. At that time, we filed an affidavit of compliance on the 21st. For 26 days of noncompliance, the fine total was $1,300. And we ask that it be paid by April the 6th of 2024 or revert back to the original amount. Oh, I'm sorry, there's no reverting, sorry, there was no reduction.
Okay. I'll accept the recommendation.
Thank you.
Page 26, case number PER 23-00272, 1343 Alma Street.
Joey Brownlow, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Lakeland. Case number PER 23-00272. Address is 1343 Alma Street. Owner is Sarah Lee Kraft. Violation, Florida Building Code, Section 105.1, permit required, and Section 105.1, fence permit required. Data violation 120 of 2023, to be corrected by February 19th of 2023. Reinspection on February 20th of 2023, and photos taken on March 30th of 2023 show that the violation still exists. At this time, the city would recommend compliance by May 6th of 2023, or a $50 per day fine may be imposed and run until compliance is met.
And have you had contact with the owner?
No contact at all.
Okay. So if they are able to pull a permit and have it inspected, it would be acceptable, or are they having to remove the?
The fence, they probably not gonna get an approved permit for because it's over the height of residential area.
Okay. And they were sent their notices and everything?
Yeah, and the property was posted as well.
Okay. I'll accept the recommendation. Page 27, case number PER 23-00324, 825 South Florida Avenue.
Code Enforcement Officer Joey Brownlow with the City of Lakeland. Case number PER 23-00324. Address is 825 South Florida Avenue. Owner is Mayor Patel. Violation is Florida Building Code, Section 105.1, permit required. Data violation was January 25th of 2023, to be corrected by February 24th of 2023. A reinspection on February 24th of 2023, and photos taken on March 30th of 2023 show that the violation still exists. At this time, the city is recommending compliance by May 6th of 2023, or a $50 per day fine may be imposed and run until compliance is met. I have been in contact with the owner, and he is going to have to remove that sign because it is not an approved sign for the Dixieland area, and it was installed with no permit.
Okay. I'll accept the recommendation.
Thank you.
All right, that's it. We're adjourned.
I think we have one case.
Oh, okay.
It's page 13, LCE 23-00401, 933 Windsor Street.
So for this case, Sonny Marshall, Code Enforcement Manager for the City of Lakeland. On this case, the recommendation is to dismiss it with no fine because it was scheduled for hearing before the deadline date.
Okay. All right, I'll accept that.
Now we're done.
Okay, adjourned.